Well, as I've mentioned to you in days past, ANGOTIC 2025 is Angola's biggest ICT event, perhaps even Africa's biggest ICT event. This year they have their 5th edition happening here at the Talatona Convention Center. As the Minister alluded to in his opening speech yesterday on day one, he did mention that there's about 180 exhibitors that have made this event possible. And with so many exhibitors comes a lot of sponsors as well. And one of them is Delloite. We've got Mr. Antonio Verissimo with us this evening, who is a consulting partner at Delloite, to talk to us about what they do, why they sponsored this event, and their interest in technology. Mr. Antonio Verissimo, good evening.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for being here with us.
Thank you for the invitation.
We really appreciate it. I know you're super busy, so thank you for taking time out to come and speak to us this evening. I want to start our conversation by just giving us a little bit of information in terms of why Delloite would sponsor ANGOTIC. Talk to us about what it is that your portfolio currently entails, that you feel sponsoring an event of this nature and stature would be a good partnership.
Thank you. Yes, that's an easy answer to provide. We, Delloite, is like a mandatory partnership. We decided to sponsor the participation in the ANGOTIC because some reasons. First, because it's the largest event in terms of technology, ICT in Angola. We, Delloite, we are one of the biggest companies in Angola providing professional services, particularly in technology.
Right.
So we have a lot of clients and organizations that are also sponsors or participants in the event. So I would say that that's the first reason. The second reason is because Delloite is investing a lot worldwide in terms of technology, including in Africa, particularly in Angola. And we have some assets that we must show, and this is the perfect place to do it. And that's what we are doing as we speak in our stand and the different conferences that we are speaking. So yeah, that's the two main reasons.
Well, speaking of your stand, it's absolutely beautiful. It's right at one of the entrances, and I do understand, and you mentioned this earlier, I mentioned it rather, when I said, when people think of Delloite, they think, oh, but don't they audit? What are they doing at a tech, event of this stature? So you're diversifying or moving into that, technology portfolio you already have. So just tell us a bit about that. That's quite exciting.
Yeah, I appreciate that question because it's something that is often, it's not a misunderstanding, but Delloite has been investing a lot in technology in the last 20 years, 15 years. And it's not that we stop providing audit and assurance services. Yeah. We still do, and there is a service line that is still increasing. The same with tax and legal services, financial services. The thing is that we invested a lot in technology, particularly in consulting services, not only in the advise business, but also in the implement, but mainly in the operate business. So supporting our clients in advising the best architecture, the best solutions, implementing that solutions in different technologies. That's why Delloite has enormous worldwide partnerships with the major tech providers, but also supporting our clients in operating that platforms.
Yeah.
And the interesting question is that today we are still providing, obviously, audit and assurance services with a lot of technology, tax and legal services with a lot of technology, and that's, let's say, the one-stop shop, the best you can find in the world for all of these professional services is still in Delloite. So, yeah.
You also told me earlier that this is the first year that Delloite has an exhibition stand at ANGOTIC, but you've been part of the growth of this event by having presentations over the years. So I'm thinking you've seen firsthand how this platform has grown, and talk to us a little bit about that.
Yes, this year we have a significantly more visible presence in the ANGOTIC, not only because it's the 50th year of the independence of Angola, my country, by the way, my home country, but also because we had to do that. In the previous years, we were participating as speakers and moderators in different panels, but today, this year, we have decided that we must be more visible and with stronger presence in the different panels, and that's what we are doing. But also because we have been developing a lot of solutions based with technology, with the recent trends, so AI, Gen AI, and cybersecurity. We have a lot of assets to show, and that's what we are doing in this event. With and that's been having a tremendous success together with our clients.
You can't speak tech and the evolution of technology without mentioning artificial intelligence, like you've just mentioned. And you said, you know, for your auditing clients, you do offer them an AI-based solution. How does that work?
Yeah, that's, you know, Ernst Hemingway said, you take it gradually, then suddenly. That's what is happening in terms of AI.
Yeah.
Because AI, as we stand today, is actually a graduate evolution from the data analytics science. But suddenly, with the explosion of cloud computing, connectivity, and so on, and similar, everybody started using the chat GPTs of this world. And we are as one of the biggest companies in the world in technology, integration, and application, we are responsible for taking the good way of it. So we are preparing assets, and actually some of them are already in running with our clients, not only in audit and assurance, but also in the other functions. And we, in this event, we are speaking a lot about the most recent trend, which is the agentic AI. And that's, to answer your question, that's the best way we are showing solutions to support our clients in executing routine and repetitive tasks without human participation, with software that can make that for the humans, but obviously need to be supervised, and that's a change in processes, in that we called human in the loop, to make sure that the companies are not afraid of using AI tools. And that's our, let's say, our social mission also, to provide our clients with that.
Fantastic. Well, I wish we had more time. I could talk for hours on this topic still, but unfortunately we have some other interviews lined up as well this evening. But thank you so much for joining us. It was a pleasure having you. Thank you. Well, that was Mr. Antonio Verissimo from Delloite speaking to us on the offering and the sponsorship of ANGOTIC 2025 this year. We're going to take a very, very little small break, and when we come back, our conversations continue. Thank you.